Good morning, and a very good morning. Um, Namaste, and welcome to the window of self. What to say? We, as this mind, when mind wants to investigate or feed itself onto some possibility or some new opportunity, it is normally based on two things which are the same thing. And the object, the thing. And the object cannot be discussed without it being a subject. The subject, we have to give a name. So we're giving a name to the object to create a subject. Otherwise, we cannot speak about it because it does not become anything other than what it truly is. I mean, what is it? It's an extension of life. It's an extension of all the things that are apparent on the screen, but it appears to be separate. It appears to be of different quality, quantity, color, size, because all these things are identities to form some sort of subjective discussion, subjective story about what it is. An extension of life. It seems as if the speaker is dismissing all the intelligent beings that have discovered and created new objects, given them names, created a purpose, a story, a need for them. But it's not about dismissing these things, because all these things have been taking place for centuries. This is called a rock, crystal? I don't know. It's beautiful. And we will continue to give names and identities and create subjects and from the object of the extension of life. But the purpose really is what is the need to create a story behind something. Because when you look at the purpose of creating a story about something, other than what it is, an extension of life, which is everything, it will take you to who is the storyteller? What is the purpose of the storyteller? Why does the storyteller have to go through so many narratives, so many subjects, so many stories to attain the same thing? At school, there's many subjects, but they're all the same subject. They're all a living teacher and a living student sharing a connection of life. Any other added on story to that is just blurb. The teacher says, I am the teacher, you're the student, we are connecting as life, but we have to do something because that's what we're here to do. It may be something that you like, it may be something that you don't like, but we're going to look at many objects, we're going to look at many subjects, and hopefully you'll go away and you'll have enhanced your subjective mind and you'll have enhanced your objective mind. Until the day that you become that objective and subjective mind. And you truly forget about the life that you are, that all is. We become detached from life. We become detached from the body. To compensate that over-attachment to that identifying ego mind that loves the subject and loves the objects to the extent that it becomes an object and a subject. The body is a victim of the ego mind, talking about it, discussing it, what its good points are, what its bad points are, what it does best, what it does not good, does least, where it is in comparison to that body, and that body, and that body. We don't love our bodies. We discuss them. We talk about them like a tool. They're like the hammer in your toolbox. The body is a hammer. Or for some, it can be the violin in the musical stand. Or the paintbrush for the artist. It's just a vessel. And that's even what the spiritual, the gurus, the enlightened beings, the saints, they tell you the body is just a vessel. So what's the big deal? But they also tell you it's the most important living vessel that you'll ever encounter. Your body. You don't have to speak about your body. You don't have to dress up your body and reveal your body and put your body in a particular pose or a stance or a seated position to love your body. You're doing it. We're all doing it because we are frightened of what others see, because we value what others say about ourselves more than what we know about ourselves. I'm giving you some information today. It's not really information. I'm just raising a few questions. Are you the subject and the object? Or are you life? An extension of the whole life? Are you consciousness? A human consciousness? Or are you an extension of that whole Christ, transcendental, cosmic, God consciousness? You have a mind to make up your own mind. Look in the mirror. What do you see? The minute you see, you truly see. The minute you give it a name, a story, you break it up, you look at it, you wonder how old it, wrinkled it looks, how tired it looks, how fatigued it looks. You're condoning yourself. Your body is wanting to be loved, whatever state it's in, whatever state of illness, whatever state of mental anxiety the mind is suffering. The body looks at itself and says, this is what I am here to be. I love what I'm here to be. I truly love that what I see in the mirror. And I'm grateful for the mirror for revealing that what is unique, beautiful, and profoundly sensual, emotional. No one can go through life without speaking about the subject and the object. And that's okay. We can call this a rock and a crystal. We can call it a non-essential piece of rock. But don't speak about your body like that. A subject, an object. Your whole, tranquil. Your spirit, your emptiness and nothingness, appearing as something mystical, something magical. Your mind may not be happy with life, but it's truly happy when it looks at the body and says, this body has done and is doing its best for me to explore some subjects and objects. But the body is primary, foremost, even in its illness, even in its pain state. It's for you. And you can dress it up in some Scottish tartan shirt to hide what possibly the mind may be ashamed of.